This is part 4 of the real truth of the things others not talking about the physical world and the spirit world. Okay, I already went on more like the administration and the school, and both of these more like are linked to more like if you more like fall to sleep or if they put you to sleep. So yes, these negative spirits and negative psychic can enter your dreams. I can't tell you how many times I heard more like a spirit can enter your dreams and sing you different messages into your dreams. But I didn't hear nothing about more like a negative psychic can enter your dream as well. Yes, these psychics can directly more like enter your dreams. When it comes down to more like the administration and as well as the school, these are for more like the negative, more like spirits and psychics, and as well more like the positive spirits and the positive psychics. So yes, the always is for more like people can just directly enter your dreams. Now once they're in your dreams, they can do a whole lot of things in there. So it's more to them just more like sending you a message into your dreams. Now when the negative spirits more like start to enter your dreams, they can as well more like depress you doing what you normally do. So if you someone used to more like having lucid dreams, walking around in there, going into different spots in your dreams, you've been doing that a long time, they can depress you or doing that. So one day more like you having problem to having these lucid dreams, then you got negative spirit or psychic more like around you is depressing that section of the dream, and it's definitely more than one depressing it. So yeah, definitely want to be aware if you having any problems in there, and that is a very big thing when it comes down to dreams. All the many things and stuff you can directly do when you're having a lucid dream. So yes, definitely be aware if anyone more like is if you got negative spirit, negative psychic is depressing you in the these dreams. Now once they more like depress you in these dreams, they did as well more like put you more like on the user sideline like you usually dreaming, but then they want to actually more like imitate you at times. So they literally trying to act like you, do the things that you would do in the dream, and things that you won't do in the dream as well. So this is another category of control. And yes, these are definitely like from negative spirits and negative psychics are doing this. So the depressing sets more like in the brain for them more like to get more control while you be on the sideline looking like you when you did not more like had lucid dreams. And this can go on for a real long time unless you more like you get the that section undepressed, and as well get that negative more like spirit and psychic more like away from around you, and the ones as well more like depressing it. And it's definitely like more than one or two or three or four more depressing that section. That is a very detailed section in the dream. Now if you having problem in this section of your dream all of a sudden, then they're around you and you keep continuing that problem, you should be more like to more verify who is it, like literally who is this around you, because they need to more like stick around you, or they need to get someone more to do it for them. So you better more identify who's doing it directly or link wise. So definitely more like bring your awareness up and more like and find out who is doing this to you. Definitely more like got to bring it up. So yes, and yeah, when I say more like a negative spirit, negative psychics, I literally mean what I mean. I don't mean more like all these other things you could be somehow be thinking, but literally what I mean. Literally negative spirit or negative psychics. Now these psychics I've been talking about, they could be literally in your exact neighborhood right now. The psychics I'm talking about around you, spiritually around you, doing a lot of negativity things towards you. They literally come over in a spiritual way and be around you and more like be checking on things on you and doing negativity things to you. Yes, there are literally ways for negative more spirits to come around you, come into more your brain, and be exactly around you. And I mean, not just a few seconds, not a few minutes, not a few hours, not even a few days, not even a few weeks at that, or months. They could be literally around you years. And I mean literally years. Yeah, it could be exactly negative psychics around you right now doing a whole lot of different negativity things, and you believe it's this thing and that thing. All along, it's negative psychics doing these things literally around you. Real physical, more like psychics around you right now. Open your imagination to the truth. It could be literally your neighbor around you right now. Literally, your neighbor doing things to you. Or someone in town you had met or seen could be on doing something to you. Or it could be someone in your country you have seen before, more like doing something to you. Or someone on this actual planet, somewhere out there doing something to you. Or it could be someone on TV you have seen. Or someone you have seen on the phone could actually be doing something negative to you right now. Yes, there are literal raises for negative spirits, and more precisely in this case, negative psychics to be around you 24 hours. Now I mean literally 24 hours. And I don't mean more like 24 hours and that's it. No. I mean a long time. So I ain't talking about days, I ain't talking about weeks, I ain't talking about months, I'm talking about years around you. And they're gonna stick around you more like this precisely tight. And two more like that is it for you. Or you will manage to get them away from around you. So they're gonna stick around the whole time around you. So yes, you need to be definite, very aware. You need to bring your vibration up and definitely want sense what is around you right now. Now, once you more like bring your vibration up and more like sense more like what is around you, identify who it is. Once you bring your awareness up, you will be more easier to identify who it is. It could be more like a friend you've been knowing for a while. It could be more like someone you met in town. It could be more like someone you met more like a while ago. It could be more like a person y'all don't get along with. It could be more like someone you've seen on TV. Or it could be more like someone more like off your phone, looking at social media. Or it could be more like someone more like you was playing video games. Yeah, it could be one of those as well. So definitely keep your eyes and be aware of who it could be. Do not overlook more like no one around you. No matter more like what their shape is, no matter the age is, no matter how they look and stuff. Do not overlook no one when it comes down to this. It could be any one of these individuals. It could be anyone. So that's why I say you need to bring your awareness up, and you should be able to properly identify who it is around you. Now, once you start more like sensing the waves and vibration and reading the message and stuff, at first you maybe read everything's feel and vibration about the same. But once your vibration hit enough level and high enough, you start to feel the separation between each other. If you got a lot of them around, you're gonna be able to sense a lot of them. Separate each and every one of them. No matter you just got maybe 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or more around you. So more identify them more who they are. No matter who they are, identify them. And be aware more when they're trying to disguise themselves as someone as well. They do that as well. The negative more like psychics and negative more spirit to be more identify themselves as someone else. So really identify who this really is around you. It really helps out for a lot of reasons to identify them. And another thing, once you spot them out, if you start see similar more like qualities and stuff, you know this person, then that could be directly them. Keep your eyes on them and definitely be for sure that is actually them. Now, depending on which negative one spirit or psychic is around you, determine how easy it to be easy to pick up their vibrations. Some more easy than others to pick up. Some very easy to pick up. The one you need to really keep your eyes on, the one more harder to pick up. The vibration seem like you don't hard to pick up. You maybe pick it up maybe a few times out of a month. Or you pick it up here, then you pick it up there, you pick it up here. These ones are real close into very detailed section of your brain. So you really might need to really more like bring the awareness on, especially them. Definitely keep your eyes on them. I mean, now when it comes down to these negative spirits, negative, it's like you cannot trust them. But the ones try to be that sneaky around you, you definitely can't trust them. They're doing all kinds of stuff on you. So definitely be aware of all of them. And if you somehow know who it is, more like write it down in a piece of paper, or you can just more like write it down more like on a notebook, more like from an application, or you can get yourself more like a spare phone or a video recorder and keep your notes like that. The best thing to do when it comes down to this is to do both. Write it down in a piece of paper, and as well more like record it as well, like audio record more like the things, more like who it is, what they're doing, and the list goes on. And keep spotting them out. If somehow someone around you and you're not sure on what their name is, well, give them a name, and always identify that vibration feeling that is that one right there. So even if you don't know who it is, give them a name. That's gonna help you out there. Now this scam been going on a very, very long time. More like these ones around you, like literally around you, is actually more like around you, more like spiritually, like literally. This been going on a long time, and they do more than just more like be around you. They be trying to control you at different things, trying to get on you, trying to depress you, trying to stop you from doing this, trying to stop you from doing that. Filling your senses and as well more like your vibration, trying to bring that down. They be doing all kinds of things to your nervous system as well. Things you think is just more like a medical term thing all along. The real thing is going on more like someone that you know one way or another is doing something to you, literally forcing these things on you. Now they'll steal your energy and take the energy and do something negative with the energy, and then literally toss it on you, like literally. So yes, the many reasons you just cannot trust them. So them will like be aware of them like doing that. And as well, they do get the vibration and the illusion. There are other things out here like demons. No, there ain't no demons. I mean, for many reasons, how can you call someone an actual demon, something you have looked up more like online or saw TV or just heard somebody more like in the Bible? How can you call someone an actual demon when I look out my window and that's exactly the individual? I don't know about you, I just can't call that more like a demon for many reasons. I just can't. Yeah, for many reasons, I just can't call that a demon. But a psychic, I can call that. Most definitely. Now in that school I had talked about before, they teach them a whole lot of things in that school. And one of them things is that right there. Want to feel and vibration as if there is a demon. Making others feel like they are a demon. But they don't stop. That school do not stop right there. Many other things they teach in that school. And that's just one out of the many things goes into that that hidden school that people just don't really talk about. So if you feel in some type of way it's a demon around you as well, yes, you should question that as well. That could be literally someone you know, like literally someone you know. And when you're trying to raise the vibration and increase more like the power you feel from them to get more of the illusion again, yeah, that's more like a psychic. And that power more like you feeling it's a strong chance that's stolen power from you. I mean, it could be more like stuff they have stolen from others, and it could be a little few drops and stuff of their own stuff, but mainly it could be exactly the thing they stolen from you. So they want to be aware of that. Want they are stealing your energy, give them the illusion they are demons and many other things when it comes down to the power scales. So they want to be aware of that. And they want to get this vibration feeling on the side of your face, the upper section on your head, down below your chin, and of course right in the very center of your brain. Yeah, they would do that as well. They want to get a vibration more like the demons. They want to have you believing they are some type of devil. Then others out there would go the opposite course and give you more like some type of more like angel or even God Himself. Like literally saying they are God. No. Anytime again, more like if one of them like trying to tell you they are God, you do that test more like I did more like in the other video about more like the ones try to give you the vibration and the illusion they are God. Before more you start believing what they say, you put them to that test. Not the test more like comes to mind, but the test more like I told you to put them to. So definitely like be aware any time you're getting in on vibrations and messages from them. I mean, for a long time, I didn't know these things was going on around me. For a very long time. I'm one known type of individual you might say is a late bloomer. Well, late bloomer ain't that bad compared to more others don't bloom at all. I'm just saying here, there are some people who don't bloom at all and not aware of the things around them for years, for 20, 30, 50 years, or the entire life that they was living. They know nothing about it. And these negative one spirits and negative psychic just really likes that others not knowing these things about that. It gives them a huge, and I mean huge, to control you. And yes, and they definitely might be trying to do different ways to control you. That's one of the reasons why they like to more put you to sleep. Once they put you to sleep, they like to do a whole lot of things to you. One of those things is sexual contact on each other. Next, sexual contact on them. Next, sexual contact on you to onto them. The next thing after that they like to do more like is attacking you here, attacking you there, attacking here, and attacking more, and pre-attacking. Right more like before your eyes and everything wakes up, you feel like you got hit with something, like a real hit. That's a pre-attack. And if you wake up more like more often, like back-to-back pre-attack, that's definitely different. It's a different when you wake up and you've been moving all over the bed and now you feel something. That's different. But if you ain't moving on the bed and more like it's not a back-to-back thing, that's different. But if it's back-to-back, that's more like doing pre-attacking on you. Just as soon as you wake up, they pre-attack you. Now, once they do these things here, the next thing they want to do on you is start to change this and change that and change this and change that about you. While what they are doing to you, controlling you, changing things they don't like for many reasons. Changing this, changing that, changing this. So yes, they might be trying to control you during that time. Now, this is more like the way they do it this way. It's a little bit more hard for you to spot out what they did to you. So you need to definitely like be aware when you wake up. So directly more like check yourself. Take them few seconds, them few minutes, and really see anything different or did anything wrong with you spiritually. It's good to check that. Then you have the reckless, more like negative psychics out there. They were there trying to change things about you while you literally up. You could be more like in your living room. You could be more like outdoors. You could be more like in town. You could be on your job or coming back from your job. And they'll literally do these things directly on you. Like literally on you. So they might be aware of the reckless ones. The one are very reckless, that is definitely more like a negative psychic doing that to you. Not negative spirit, but negative psychic. Going by my personal spirit. Every time I caught this reckless mood, there was a negative psychic did that to me every time. Now, as well into the sleeping category, more like they as well more like to have their parties around you, through you, and throughout your brain. They like to do that as well. Letting on the other things more like I talked about before, more like a and the classrooms and other stuff. So they do a lot of things in that section, and they directly more like doing different things into your dreams, like literally doing things in your dream. You ever had a funny dream before, and things just didn't connect it and stuff? Like this wasn't right, that wasn't right. Why is this all mixed up? Like you wonder, why am I having this dream? Why nothing in this dream make no type of logical sense what I'm looking at? Like literally. Now, if you ever had one of these dreams before, there's a lot of people say more like these dreams are straight from the devil himself. I'm telling you here, it's not straight from the devil himself. These dreams, you got multiple negative spirit, negative psychics, is tampering around with your dreams and causing these things to be like that. Multiple ones, one pulling this way, other one pulling away, this one pulling that way. It's a mix of things. No different, more like if more like you do a prompt. If you ever did more like prompts are more like a good way to more like to do AI videos or pictures. But if you're just doing an AI more like video, you put a prompt in. So if you put a prompt in for this video, and it could be from like 30 seconds or more, then more like another person come behind you, they put a prompt in, then another person put a prompt in, another person put a prompt in. So we got multiple people put a prompt into more like this one video. Then the AI generate more the video, and it's not going to be precisely to know one thing. So it's going to be a mix of this thing and that thing and this thing. Same thing with your dream when it's all going everywhere, but nothing clear, nothing solid, nothing understandable. Same thing with them. They putting all these different things into more like that dream, like literally forcing this and forcing that and forcing this onto your dreams. So if you're having one of these type of dreams, yeah, that's more like you got multiple negative spirits and psychic doing that to you. So yes, definitely be aware of those dreams like that. And again, that is not from the devil. Now again, do not get these things mixed with more like demon, the negative psychics out there. I mean, if you really look at it, it's a lot of things are demons. The demon more like you have looked up and directly find out, and as well people got in common, like sexual stuff. How many people out here you know is really into it? Depending on y'all, determine how much you're into it. Yeah, depending on who you are. Same thing more like with watching more like action stuff, or watching more like horror stuff. How many people you know who like action? How many people you know who like a horror? Well, demons like those things too. So yes, these are more ways that they can give more illusion. They are demons, but they are not demons. So yes, then be aware of that. Here go another thing as well. Now, if you directly more like know that person, so when it comes down to those things I just mentioned, everything in that section had just increased it a whole lot higher. Sexual, horror stuff, more like action stuff. Everything in there is much more increased than more like if you're around them. Goes more further than it normally do. So again, identify who it is and more like write it down. That's gonna come useful when it comes down to doing another thing to them, since they want to stick around you all the time and trying to control you doing this and control you doing that. Well, on that note, that about in it for more like part 4, more like the truth on what's going on with the physical world and in the spirit world. Yeah, that about in it here. This is part 4. If you want to hear more about these things, other people ain't talking about between the physical and spirit world, formerly known as the spirit warfare, jump into more like part 5 of this. Now, I want to see y'all over there, the ones who want to hear the rest of this here. So yeah, on that, I catch the rest of y'all on part 5. Catch y'all over there.